Window film, it sounds so simple, doesn't it? A quick fix to make your home way more comfortable. But then you start looking online and bam, you're drowning in all this jargon like UV rejection, glare reduction, ceramic this, metallic that. It's enough to make your head spin. So let's cut through all that noise together. So, does any of this sound familiar? Like you're just trying to relax and watch a show, but there's this blinding glare slicing right across the screen. Or what about that one room that basically turns into an oven every single afternoon? Maybe you've even noticed, and this is a painful one, that your beautiful hardwood floors or your favorite chair are starting to look, well, kind of faded. You are so not alone. And yeah, these are the exact problems window film is supposed to fix. Okay, pay attention to this because this right here, this is the most important idea we're going to talk about. It's the whole key to getting this right. You want to know why shopping for window film feels so overwhelming? It's because we think of the sun problem as this one giant single thing, but it's just not. The annoying glare in your office is a totally different beast than the suffocating heat in your bedroom, and you can't solve different problems with the same solution. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to break down a really simple framework for how to match the right film to the right room. By the time we're done, you'll know exactly what to do. You'll be able to choose with total confidence. But hang on, before we even start dreaming about different types of film, we have to ask a really important question. Is window film even the right move for you in the first place? Seriously, a quick check right now could save you a ton of time and, let's be honest, money down the road. All right, let's just run through this checklist real quick. First up, you've got to know your windows. I'm not kidding, applying the wrong film to, say, double-pane glass can actually cause damage. Second, get really clear on your main problem. Is it heat? Is it glare? Is it fading? Pick one. And third, please check the rules. The last thing you want is a grumpy letter from your HOA. Getting these answers first will save you a massive headache later. Okay, so let's say you're good to go. Film is an option for you. Now we get to the single most important step. This is the big secret, the strategy that just cuts through all the marketing jargon and makes picking the right product so much easier. This says it all, doesn't it? Just stop. Stop trying to find one-size-fits-all film for your entire house. It doesn't exist. Instead, just start with one room and ask yourself, what is the number one thing I need to fix in this specific space? The second you do that, poof! Your options narrow down like magic. And this makes it crystal clear, right? Think about it. In your home office, the big enemy is that glare on your screen. You can see it. It's a visible light problem. But in the living room, you're trying to stop your couch from fading. That's an invisible UV ray problem. See? Two totally different problems, which means they need two totally different priorities. And here's a perfect example of why this matters. A film that is absolutely amazing at blocking 99% of UV rays, great for preventing fading, might do next to nothing for that intense, direct glare that makes your computer screen unreadable. They're just engineered for different jobs. Matching the film's specialty to the room's main problem is, well, it's everything. So this all leads us to a super practical plan. Before you even click on a single shopping website, just grab a piece of paper and run through this list. Get your window measurements. Define that main problem for each room you're thinking about. Decide how much natural light you still want to let in. And of course, figure out your budget and if you're brave enough to install it yourself. This little bit of prep work is your new best friend, I promise. In that last point on the list, the installation preference, brings us to a really big question. Are you going to do this yourself or are you going to hire a pro? It really just boils down to a classic trade-off, your time versus your money. This table lays it all out pretty clearly. Going the DIY route? For sure, it's cheaper. You're just paying for the film itself. But the catch is, it's going to cost you your time and maybe a little bit of your sanity. And the results, well, they can be a mixed bag. Bubbles are a real thing, people. Hiring a pro will cost you more upfront, no doubt. But it's fast, it's done, and you're almost always guaranteed a perfect professional finish. All right, last thing. And this is probably the most important part of actually being happy with whatever you choose. We need to talk about managing expectations. This is such a simple but powerful idea to remember. Window film can be an absolute game changer. It's incredibly effective, but it's not a magic wand that's going to solve every single sun-related problem in your house all by itself. It's an amazing tool, but it is just one tool. It's better to think of it as part of a team. Your window film is going to be on the job 24/7, doing the heavy lifting of blocking heat and UV rays. But on those crazy sunny afternoons, you can still pull the blinds or draw the curtains for that extra layer of comfort. When you combine your tools, you're always going to get a better result. So there you have it. That's the framework. So instead of getting lost asking, which film is the best, you can now start with a much smarter, much more powerful question. Just look around your home. Which room is practically screaming for help? Start there, figure out its number one priority, and you are already halfway to finding the perfect solution.